Hello, you guys. Rotate your device. You can't. Live. Are we on? I am having tech difficulties like none other. But welcome as I try to get set for Facebook Live. Welcome, you guys. I'm telling you, this tech stuff is crazy. Listen, I hope you had a great day. I know Tuesday in Louisville has been like a typhoon, you guys. So I don't know where to look. Whatever. It's crazy. I don't know what's going on. But welcome, Tuesdays with Tanya, finally. We are going to talk about relational currency tonight as we're in our book series, Fall Back in Love with Reading. This is our 4th week. I can't believe time has flown by, and we've had some great book discussions about some of my favorite books. The first week we talked about what's really holding us back. Second week was hot. It's still getting views. Sex in the Pews with Dr. I called you Dr. J. Pastor Jonathan K. Sanders from Columbus, Ohio. I just saw somebody last night. They said, "Oh, girl, I'm still learning from that." And last week was intensive faith therapy. Tonight we are going to discuss 21 ways to create relational currency with Dr. Cassandra Bradford. Go ahead and share this, all right? Go ahead and share. It's going to be a hot topic. Now, before I bring her on, I just want to give a brief intro. I met Dr. Cass at a networking event in Louisville by the Inspiring Nation Tribune. She was having a networking event. They was traveling on the road, and they came and stopped by. And then I saw them again at Naomi Jones' conference on that Saturday. And listen, I've been running with her ever since. Dr. Cass, I don't know why. I do know why God led us to meet, because she has revolutionized my thinking about how to do business, how to do life, and how to relate to people. She's coined the term relational currency, but I've already been doing it because my parents taught me that, how to relate to people, how to bless somebody else and connect people. My parents were the quintessential connectors, whether it was love connections, whether it was job connections, church connections. They were always connecting. So I've lived this and lived this all my life, but I never knew what it was. But this book right here made me more intentional and strategic. And so I'm going to bring her on, and we're going to have a great discussion. Go ahead and share this. Let me see. My phone is acting crazy. Hold on. Let me see. That's it. Rotate your device. Okay. There we go. There we go. So I'm going to bring Dr. Cass on. Dr. Cass, let me see. I'm still learning this. Facebook Live. Come on. Hold on, you guys. I'm going to get it. Let me see. Invite friends. Dr. Cass. I'm inviting you, Dr. Cass. Let's see if it worked. Hello, Angelo, nephew. I'm here. It's going to take a minute. I'm going to add you. You're going to see why I love her so. Hi, Sherry. That's my run sister. My run brother, Evan. Approve. Add. It's coming. It's coming. Let's see. I approved you. Bring Cassandra Bradford on. Oh, this must gonna be a hot one. My phone is acting crazy. Dr. Cass, I don't see add button. Okay, it should. Let me do it again. I invited you. Hold on. Well, she's coming. We're going to get her on. You're here? You're not coming on camera. Let's see. There you go. Can you see her? I can't see her. All right. I wish I could sing. Dr. Cass, are you here? Okay, wait a minute. Bring her on camera. Nope, wrong one. We're going to get Dr. Cass. This is going to be a hot show, I can see, because we're having some difficulties. Approve. Add. Adding. Hold on, here she comes. The doctor from Dallas. Connecting. Angelo, sing us a song.
Oh, there we go.
Hello.
How you guys doing?
I don't know why it's crazy like that. Dr. Cass?
I don't know, but somebody's upside down. There you go. There you go.
Hey, Dr. Cass.
How you doing?
Wonderful. Listen, you guys, she's finally on. We're going to get started. I don't know. Usually it's, I'll just consider this thing. But listen, Dr. Cass, tell the audience who you are, my Tanya Land audience, and then we're going to get into this book. My favorite is.
Hey, Sherry. Hey, Evan. I am Dr. Cassandra Bradford. I am from the Dallas, Texas area, and I absolutely love this woman, Tanya White. She has been my angel in the outfield. Yes, I wrote the
Wait a
minute. I'm a mentor, I'm a strategist, and I am a business practitioner.
All right. This must going to be a hot topic because we keep having tech difficulties.
Uh-oh.
Okay, Dr. Cass.
Yeah,
there we go.
Hold on. It's asking me for something. I don't know what.
All right.
Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
Okay. All right.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, I'm
ready. Okay. Go ahead and tell us who you are.
I'm Dr. Cassandra Bradford. I hail from the Dallas, Texas area. I am a business practitioner, a strategist, a mentor, and I am all things Tanya White.
Listen, you've had me running all year, but listen, I haven't lost any weight, but I gained a lot of wealth and wisdom. So I want to, and we're going to talk about it, and then we're going to talk about your other things. 21 ways to create relational currency. Why did you write this?
Well, I'm trying to get some better light because I feel like I'm over here in the dark, like I didn't pay my light bill. So that's better.
Yeah.
So I wrote the book because we need to understand about business relationships and how to create them, how to maintain them, how we can use them in our business. And as women, we have perfected the art of relationships. But, you know, we are so busy competing with men and competing like men that we forgot the one trait or the one attribute that we're great at. And that's building relationships.
Absolutely.
And so people do business with other people that they know, like, and trust, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so we're great at finding the commonality, building a relationship on that, and doing business with one another. The second part of relational currency is, how do we translate our relationship into value?
Yes.
And that means that we got to spend some time with each other. We got to get to know each other to understand what our values are, those things that are important to us. So I'm just not going to, you're not going to.
We have to do what?
Spend time with one another.
We got to
getting
sup.
to know each other.
Dinner. We got to eat some cake.
Yeah, we got to break some bread. Y'all know I'm hungry right now. And so we have to spend time with each other, getting and listening.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and getting to know who we're doing business with, what makes them tick, understanding their values. We need to understand what are their business life like? How do they treat their customers? Do they value their customers? I baby my customers.
Yes.
So if I refer someone to Tanya, if I refer someone to you, I expect you to baby my client. You're like, listen, I know this is Dr. Cass's client. She's referring somebody to me. I better make sure that I baby them and coddle them, because I do that. Hey, Sherry, yes, and feed them lots of cake. Feed me cake. and so that's the second part of relational currency. And then now that I've placed value on you, I don't mind name dropping. I don't mind saying, I know someone in Louisville, Kentucky that can help you birth that book. If you call her right now, say Dr. Cass, she will take care of you. It's just like, passing the baby from one set of arms to the next set of arms. And I know they're going to be taken care of. Now, what you charge them, that's between you and the customer. I don't get involved in that, because I'm not going to send somebody to you that ain't got no money.
Right.
And you don't owe me a referral fee. And you don't owe me a referral fee. But hopefully you'll say, hey, now who do I know in my arsenal that need what Dr. Cass has, right?
Yes.
And that's what the laws of reciprocity teach anyway. Mm-hmm. And so when we master that in business and stop being used car salesmen, right? Buy from me, buy from me, buy from me, buy from me, but we don't want to buy from you, then you're like, wait a minute, why do I have to keep buying all your snickerdoodles?
Yes.
And you don't want to buy anything that I got. And so this is a one-sided relationship. And so how do we turn these relationships into win-win situations? And that's what we need to do. Yes.
Now, I read this book probably in 3 days, right?
It's an easy read.
It's an easy read. And all my books I highlight, I reflect, and apply to me. So I'm very analytical. I love my analytical side. And so I've broken this down, what you put in, into 4 stages, just like any relationship. You got the birthing stage, the building stage, and you talk about in here, sometimes we bruise each other. And then you have to the betterment after you get through all that. Now, how do we birth relationships? And I want people to know that sometimes we think how we work in business is different than how we work in life. Is that true?
Well, in business, okay, so there's the social media Cassandra. There's the business Cassandra, then there's the personal Cassandra. So what I put on my social media page, because I'm a brand. So that means that what I put on my personal page, I can't do, because it needs to mirror what's on my business page. Okay. And then when I go out in public, I still have a brand, right? And so I have to make sure that I'm treating people with respect. I'm talking about my business. I'm dressing respectfully. I'm talking to others respectfully. But when I'm home, the wig comes off, the lipstick comes off, the girdle comes off, and I'm just me. Right. But when in business and in life, I want to make sure that I'm treating people the way I want them to treat me. So when I go out and network, or if I'm going to a business meeting, I want to meet everybody. I want to know exactly what you do. And I want to hear from you first. Right. But I have rules about that, because normally people will tell me everything they do, but they never ask me for a business card. They never ask me what I do. And so I'm like, this is a self-centered, not selfish, but a self-centered person. They only want to tell me about themselves. And sometimes that's fine, especially when I realize that they're new in business. I don't pass judgment, but I just know they may need a little work. But
Yes.
still, I want to get to know you. I want to get to know what your causes are. What makes you tick? What made you get in the business in the first place?
Right.
And so
Right.
we don't want to have those relationships because we're so busy into the kill. I got to land this client. I got to make this sale. Well, if you just be patient with me, I got a whole database of people that'll buy from you too. But if you have to, you gotta slow it down. I know we in the microwave, we're in this microwave era where these people, I'm not gonna say millennials because it's older people too.
Yes.
We're so busy selling that we forgot about the relationship.
Yes, absolutely. I'm a relational person. And so you have to, from the birth of the relationship, it has to be, I heard you say win-win, and you have to be focused on reciprocity, what I can give and what you're going to give me. Correct?
Right. We have to find it because you know what? I'm not just business. I'm a person. I'm involved in my community. I'm involved in my church. I have charities that I champion for. So I may not be looking for a customer. I mean, I'm always looking for a customer, but my need today may be sanitary napkins because now I've agreed to 50,000 sanitary napkins for domestic violence. So I may be asking, hey, you look menopausal. Where's your extra stuff?
Yes. So after we birth a relationship, the building stage, give us some insight on how you authentically build relational currency.
So I give first. So that's how I build. And so if you say, well, Cassandra, I have an event. Hey, can you come out and you join, or can you come drive over here instead of you coming to my office? And I may do that. And that's me giving first. Or I may say, you know what, Tanya, I know somebody that was talking about writing a book. I don't know if they're ready, but would you like for me to introduce you to them now, or do you want me to wait until I find out more information? You may say, no, send them now. Now I've already set the stage that I wasn't sure, but I don't mind sending you a warm referral. I may even get on the phone call and make the referral with that person, or send it via email. But I'm really good at giving first.
Yes.
But then that seed of giving stops when I don't feel that there's the laws of reciprocity in play.
Oh, can you say that once again? Because people think just because you a Christian, a woman too, that you just keep giving and giving and giving.
No,
there is a stop of the flow.
Well, yeah, and it's just like any relationship. If you're just giving to your, hey, King Charles, if you just keep giving and giving and giving to your girlfriend or to whoever you're dating and you don't get anything back, you're gonna pump the brakes. You're gonna stop. You're gonna slow down. You're gonna analyze the relationship and look at it. Maybe this was just a one-time relationship. Yes. I'm not gonna sever the ties. I'm gonna let God sever any ties, because sometimes people are put into your life to bless you. Sometimes they're put in your life to be a thorn. So you got to find out from God what season is this person, because sometimes they're to be a thorn to push you.
Yes.
Because you wouldn't make a change unless you got pushed.
Yes, absolutely. Ooh, a thorn. That just poked me in my spirit.
Yeah,
never thought of it like that.
Hey, sometimes people put in your life to be a thorn. I can amen second and third that.
Yes.
And so I allow people to remove themselves from my life. You know, sometimes we want to rid them because, you know, they're not doing what we think they should do, but sometimes they're forcing us to make a change. You know, maybe they're causing some self-examination. You know what? This keeps happening to me over and over again. I need to maybe look at my part and why this keep happening to me in business. So, yeah.
Absolutely. So that leads me to the third stage of the bruising of some relationships, because you're going, no matter how, if God connected you, no matter how, you know, the reciprocity is there, there's going to be some bruising in a relationship. How do we not internalize that and just throw that currency away and know that it's a bruising season and to handle it with care and restore it? How can we do that?
Well, you know what? I'm telling you, it just happened to me recently. And instead of me treating that person the way that they treated me, I still treated them the way I wanted to be treated. I didn't curse
Absolutely.
them out. I didn't yell and scream at them. I still, protected the friendship. Now, their decision on the friendship was something different, but I did my part. I didn't throw them away. Just, let's say they stepped on my foot. I didn't go back and step on their foot and say, we even.
Right.
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 We address the issue, and I want to find out, is there a way to salvage the friendship? And if it's not, then I'll let you be the one to sever that tie. Now, I may not be in your fabulous 5 anymore, and that's fine. But I'm not gonna push you. If I see you in the street, I'm gonna breathe heavy, and I'm gonna say hi.
Right.
That's my breathing heavy, because we as women, we do that. I'm not gonna speak to her no more. She ain't speak to me, so I ain't gonna speak to her. Well, just say hi. Do some heavy breathing. Just say hi. And you ain't gotta say nothing else. Nobody. You're being cordial, and you can do that, and it's not gonna hurt you. I do it all the time.
Right. Just
it's
hi.
Not gonna kill me.
It's not gonna kill
you. You breathe heavy all the time when you ate too much and you're trying to walk over to
the Speak. Okay, so one of the chapters in here, let's go to here. It says others want to build with you, and you've talked a little bit about that. Some of the things you said, they like you, they respect you, they see you, and they remember you. Let's talk about the see and remember part.
Now, see, that'll make me preach, and that's not what this is, because we got some preachers, teachers, apostles on this Facebook Live, so I don't know where it is. I think it's in Ecclesiastes, but I'm not sure. When you were laying on the side of the road and you were wallowing in your own blood and your own urine, and God looked at you and He saw you, and He picked you up and He cleaned you up and He bathed you with hyssop, right?
Yes.
But we need to go back. He saw you.
He saw you.
And just like in business, when you see somebody that that can really, you can connect with.
Yes.
Let me give you an example. A lot of times, if we're, hey, Amy, how you doing? A lot of times when let's say I'm a fitness instructor and Amy's a fitness instructor.
Yes.
Okay, that's a stretch, but imagine it if you can.
Yes.
Right? That if I could walk in the room 9 times out of 10, especially as women, well, I'm not going to go over there because I'm a better fitness instructor than she is. Okay, fine. But what we need to do is find out what we can do to collaborate with one another.
Oh, my goodness.
Instead of talking about that person, you're not great at everything. I'm not great at everything. Amy is great at abs. Have you seen her abs?
Oh my God.
An example. Okay, so she may have killer abs, but I may have killer calf muscles. Now, so that means that maybe together we can do a calf muscle ab DVD and sell it to the world. Find a way that we can collaborate instead of finding a way that we can tear each other down. There's enough business out here for everybody. If we circle this world 3 times over, we still probably won't run into the same people.
Yes, I know.
Why can't we collaborate? Learn how to play nice in the sandbox. At some point, we need to accept wisdom and be wise about relationships and stop all of this. I don't like her no more because she got a new wig. Who gives a flying catfish? Stop. We just need to stop it.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, what would Jesus do since we so saved and filled with the Holy Ghost? What would He say about your actions and how you're treating people?
Yes.
Because you think that nobody sees how you're treating somebody else, and He sees everything.
Yes.
So we have to be real careful about how we treat God's favorite people.
Oh, Lord.
So if you're counted in that number of being His favorite, then guess what? You're going to have to either live with me now or the days to come. So you better start getting used to living with me now. So, Tajir, we need to stop hating and collaborate. And so I don't mean to be on my kumbaya soapbox, but at some point we have got to learn, because, see, I deal with government contracting. And so I know that if a $5 million, $1 million contract comes, I can't handle that by myself. I better find somebody just as good as me where I can subcontract with, so I can get my nickels or what piece of whatever you want to call it. But we're too busy hating. We're too busy putting each other down. Let me tell you, I need to save my spit for cake. I'm so sorry.
Right?
My spit is valuable. It ain't going to be to tear you down.
Yes, yes. If you just joined us, we were Dr. Cass talking about 21 ways to create relational currency. Now, you talked about branding. Can you explain what branding is and why it is so important to always be intentional and aware that you are a brand?
You are a brand. Once you decided to become a business, you are a brand. So you should be walking your brand, talking your brand. You should not let your personal opinions get so far out into the public that it bruises your brand. So, and we're human. We make mistakes. I make them every day. But I try to watch what I put on Facebook. I have some bad at Ticketmaster recently because I couldn't get my tickets to see Michelle Obama. So I put out that Ticketmaster, y'all dirty. But at the end of the day, I got my tickets, so I'm going to see it. I guess they heard the Ticketmaster's guys heard me. But we need to really take a look at, when you're in business, you got to be careful of what you say and how you treat people. And
hold on. This is some good stuff because she keep going in and out. Dr. Cass, we're talking about branding. Just a minute. Listen, we've never had this many difficult tech issues. Come on, Dr. Cass, you was just giving. Let's see. Oh, we got to bring her back. I'm going to read some of your comments as we try to get back. Confirmation. Hey, Evan the Extraordinary. Collaboration. Yes, collaboration is essential, you guys. I know that's one of my, what I'm going to be focused on a lot in 2019. All about collaboration. All about it. Okay, let's see if we can get her back. Where's she at? Dr. Cass, come on back. Adding her. Get behind. Yes, I know, Dr. Cass, we bringing you on. You talking good stuff. Devil don't like it, but we can bring you back because it's connecting. But collaboration, you guys. There you go, Dr. Cass. Facebook must be blowing up. All right. Can't hear you. Can you hear me? I can't hear you. All right. She's dropping jewels. I know, Michelle. And the devil is in this one because we've never had this much tech difficulty. All right, Dr. Cass. I promise you, Dr. Cass, it is easy. You just dropping some jewels tonight. We see you, but we can't hear you. Can you hear me? We're going to be patient. You can't have no volume? All right, she's going to get kicked out again. It must be on popping in Facebook Live. Let's see. She is dropping jewels. Let's bring her on back. Okay. We wait for her to get back on. I'm gonna read you from her book, the chapter "How Much Do You Cost? How much do you value others? How much do you value those who were brought into your life either to help or to criticize your business?" It goes back to what she was talking about. They're either a thorn or a blessing. And so what I want to talk about is when you build relational currency, it is just like building any other relationship. As I talked about, you go through the birthing stage. You have to nurture that relationship. You have to talk to one another. One of the things Dr. Cass says, if I'm always feeling like I'm giving, and never receiving, then one of us is being depleted and dying. And so when you die, there's a withering away, and that's what happens in relationships as we're trying to build it. If one person is not, if it's one-sided, then it's never going to grow. It's never going to blossom into what God intended it to blossom. And as you're getting to know people, you have to understand that everyone is not going to think like you. Everyone is not going to act like you're used to your inner circle treating you. Some people have a lot of questions. They have things that some people are observers. Some people are very talkative. People are different. And if we don't accept and embrace each other's differences and patient with each other, then we'll never have the wealth of relationships that can get us. Let's see if she's coming back. That can get us. Like I said, I met Dr. Cass 5 months ago, had one client that was earning 3 digits. 5 months, I have multiple clients, and she is true to her word. She sends me a lot of people. And I can honestly say that in the 5 months, I've earned 5 figures. So going from 3 digits to 5 figures in 5 months is incredible. And it's all about being intentional and strategic about that relational currency. Dr. Cass, can we hear you? Okay. See, your devil was saying she is talking too much wealth and wisdom up in here. That's okay. We're patient. So do you remember what you was talking about and you want to go next?
Girl, I don't know. I was trying to figure out what had happened. I done disconnected earpieces and phones and everything.
That was nobody but the devil. Okay, so let's talk about, you are very you have both men and women who respect and are drawn to you. Because you're very authentic. What your passion to build other business owners, how did you get on that path? Because I know your story from Run. Can you tell people what you started out as?
What, a crash test? Is that how far back you want me to go?
Just give it a little snippet, because we want them to come to the conference and all that, but give a little snippet and see how, the Dr. Cass journey was.
Well, I started off, I was a claims adjuster, working at an insurance company. And back then, women were not claims adjusters and they wouldn't promote me. So I earned every promotion. I had to go pay for a class. So I became a crash test dummy. I changed my major, became a biomechanical engineer. And because I wanted to learn about injuries and how a person can be injured. And so we were crash test dummies. That's a true story. And so from that, my career took off. It took off. I did have, and in that industry was mostly men, because men knew auto body repair. Well, I did too. I could fix a car. I could tell you how much it would cost. And I became a beast in my industry. And so when I left corporate America, I was vice president of my region. I had just saved the company $1.8 million in 6 months. And I started my company, and I left with that company as my client.
See?
And so that company, the name of that company is Insurance Medical Records Review. I still have the company. It's based in my office in California. I'm very not involved in it. If I shut it down, I have one client left. I'll be real honest with you. If I shut it down, I'll put 2 people out of work. And so it's very male dominated. And so coming from a house full of brothers and a dad, and then going into a male dominated industry, yes, and I love sports, so that helps. So I do have a lot of men as my clients. My father owned a construction company. My mom and dad owned restaurants and gas stations and all kind of other stuff. So a lot of my clients started off just because of the construction industry, because of some things that I did as a chamber president, called, you know, people pimps and stuff and all kind of stuff. And so I was fighting for the little man, whether you were a woman or a minority or a veteran, or you were the little guy. And so I fought for the little guy. And that's where people became to know me, and got a start winning NAACP awards and everything. It wasn't really so much about my business. It was about the little man. And so when Run Women's Conference came about, it was about how do we help women to understand that we are a vital force in the business community, that we are the backbone to the U.S. economy, which is small business, but we are on the rise. And no, I don't male bash, because we are married to men. I love men, right? And we need them in our lives, and we need to know how do we do business with men, so it cannot be excluded to one gender. So yes, as women, we got to be motivated. We have to be told we're pretty. And men don't need that. They need a rah-rah and a whoop-whoop, and they ready to go. But as women, we need a little bit more nurturing. We have to be told that we're pretty. And we are that iron that sharpens iron. If you read it in the original Greek text, it does have a feminine verb. And so we can sharpen each other. I can dump on you and I feel so much better. You can say, Cassandra, you can do it. You don't have to have 20 slices of cake. Just want to do it. And I feel so encouraged. And so we can do that. And when you look at companies like GM and Nissan, who do think tanks designed around how to get a woman to buy, they redesigned the Ford Focus just for a woman. So if you have spent that much time to get us to buy and to take our dollars, then why can't we come together and figure out how can we get Ford and GM to do business with us? They want our money. And, you know, so that's my play. How do we get our small owners, our women, to get out of this? How do we get them to do business, not just with ourselves? Because some of us don't like ourselves. Some people won't even sell to themselves. Right. But how do we do business with ourselves? How do I do business with my sister that I don't even like? That I say I don't like because we do the same thing. How do I play nice? Learn how to play nice in the sandbox. Because once you learn how to play nice in the sandbox, that's a setup for you to learn how to play nice all around the world. But God can't even. You preaching? Sorry, I'm getting ready to start preaching. But God can't trust you He can't trust you to do business around the world because you won't play nice in the sandbox. Oh Lord. So that's why He won't take you out of the sandbox. Oh Lord. So come on. So when you talk about God enlarge my territory, He can't. And He won't. Because you won't play nice in the sandbox where you are. What He won't do. It's not that He can't, He won't. So when I believe, and this is me, when God brings your adversary, let's say the person who you're having a problem with working with on your path, on your playground, what are you going to do? He won't elevate you or expand your territory until you learn how to play nice where you are. Play nice. And it's simple. The simple rules of playing nice goes back to playing in the sandbox. Heavy breathing. Sharing. Heavy breathing. It starts with heavy breathing. Say hi. Just say hi. It don't hurt you to say hi. And you may learn something about your sister that you didn't know. Maybe she's not great at what you do, but she's great at this little small thing that you're not so great at. Absolutely. Find a way to bring it together and play nice. That's simple life strategies. Play nice in the sandbox. Share. Hey, Pastor Marcus, I know I'm not using big dictionary words. Pastor Marcus, I got to conjugate my verbs now. I'm trying to listen, but you didn't say a word. We just got to play nice in the sandbox that we're in, and then we'll see God take us to different sandboxes in our local city, and then regional, then national, and then global. You can't say I want to go global and you ain't even doing nothing in your local neighborhood. Don't nobody know you in your city.
Let's say that. You can't say I want to go global if nobody knows you in your city. Can you, Dr. Cass? Maybe I'm wrong.
That's right.
Am I wrong?
Well, you know what? Some of us won't leave our city.
Oh, Lord.
But we pray and we say, God, enlarge my territory. And so he said, okay, we'll go to St. Louis. You're like, oh, Lord, now that's a lot of gas.
Right.
You know, and so we come up with all of these reasons, and he's trying to. It could take one person to change the total trajectory of your life.
One.
But you won't even go and meet the one.
Yes. Yeah, meet him in person.
It could just take one person.
Yes. And I can honestly say,
I get my best aha moments.
April 21st, I flew by myself to Chicago. I fly by myself anyway. I don't care. To run my first time, and I have a run family now. That was 5 months ago. You in my life, in my business have changed for the extraordinary in 5 months. I didn't even know last year this time. This wasn't on my schedule, helping other people birth books and getting all the clients, going to Springfield, Illinois this past weekend with your other run babies, Sherry and Evan.
Yes,
oh my goodness, Dr. Cass, Sherry, let me tell you, I'm still floating, the power of me. But I wouldn't have never met Sherry and Evan, the extraordinary, had I not gone to Chicago, April 21st, to run, which I knew nothing about. All I knew was like, I gotta go. I gotta go there. I gotta go there for something. And I thank you for that, because you didn't know me. That was the second or third time you met me, and you took the time. You, Auntie Naomi, and the other lady took the time to, talk to me and just speak to me, find out about me, and I really cherish that, because you don't know. Who is she? I don't know her, but y'all took the time to just ask me questions and be transparent with me about yourself. And so that's what it is. You've got to get out. You've got to leave. And sometimes you just got to go alone.
Yeah. Sometimes you do. I go places all by myself. I'm not, I went to an event in Gary, Indiana. I didn't want to be Dr. Cass. I didn't want to be nobody. I went with a baseball hat on and a sweatshirt. And I don't even wear jeans here, but I had on blue jeans because I went to learn. Right. And I didn't want to go and be, and I'm not saying I'm a celebrity, because I'm not, but I didn't want to go where people are, oh my God, it's you. I wanted to go and say, hey, no, we all getting ready to learn something together, because I didn't know all this automation stuff. And so a lot of times I get my aha moments just from meeting another heart. I mean, it's just these heart-to-heart connections. And I get to meet some awesome, smart, intelligent, just out-of-the-box thinkers that I've never met. I probably would have never met if I would have just stayed enclosed in my own little city, in my own little community. So I got to meet Bridget, who has helped me in my 1 hour, and I get to meet Sherry and Evan and all these other people that are doing great things. And so I'm honored to know you, Tanya, and I can't wait to see you.
I know it.
Oh, that's November
15th. That leads us right into an evening with Dr. Cass. Tell them what you're doing.
So if you've never been to a Run Conference event, we love to become strategists. Yeah. And so what we help you do is to think outside the box. I know it sounds real plain right now, but we help you to understand who is a good customer for you and why. And maybe help you to understand that maybe you're thinking too small, and let us give you some ideas of how you can think bigger that you can monetize. Because I'm always thinking about, you can't go out and get new money, because it's going to take the old money. You got to spend the old money in order to make new money. So we have to be able to come up with ideas where you can maybe think of a new customer. What does your customer look like? Right. And so even if, like, I put a post on Facebook of a gorilla with lipstick and a blonde wig on, and I said, could this be your customer? And everybody's like, oh my God, he's ugly. I'm like, so you don't have ugly
Yeah.
So think outside the box. Who could be sometimes when we're stuck, it's kind of hard for us to dig our way out, but it's easier to look in somebody else's window. And so when you have other people that also become strategists and give you great ideas, like we did with Shamik, the stuckless strategist, it can take your brand to places that maybe you didn't think of. Or maybe taking your course into a target market that maybe you didn't think of.
Yes.
So that's really what it's about. It's about talking, really understanding your business, where you see your business in the next 5 to 10 years. I definitely love talking to speakers, because a lot of speakers don't think that they're a brand.
Oh Lord.
And they don't think that they need something to sell. And my heart goes out for speakers, because I get speakers, well, I want people to pay me. I want to do what you do and get on the stage. I'm like, so what if they don't pay you? Would you go? No. Okay. Well, then you just lost money.
Right.
You lost money.
And you've lost the opportunity. So you've lost the opportunity to build that relational currency, because goes back to that, what you said, that used salesman mentality. If you always think that you're going to an event and you're going to sell all your product, I don't know who told you that falsehood, but I go to events, sometimes selling nothing, but I walk out of there with potential clients, potential currency to build upon. And so you have to go there. You got to get out. You got to not think, okay, how much money am I going to make? How much am I going to invest into where I want to be in the next 5 years? You have to change that thinking, because if you're always saying, I want to spend, how much money am I going to spend? You're never thinking about the investment that you're putting into your soul and your business and your life. Correct?
Well, Tanya, what people miss, the power is in the follow-up. So even though they're at the conference and they're at the conference to learn, they may not be at the conference thinking, hey, I need to write this book. But an aha moment on the plane on the way home, there was a girl there. She had a booth saying, I am enough. She says she birthed books. I need to call her, right? That's normally how it happens.
That's how it happened for me in Dallas.
So now,
I don't think I sold many books, but I got 2 clients because of your relational currency building, and you referred them to me. So
I just referred somebody today.
I get calls constantly. I thank you for that. So yeah, I don't think I sold many books. I'm glad for the books I sold, but what I got out of that is 2 great clients who not only am I helping, but I am learning from. And I love that. I can learn from my clients as well.
So the power is in the follow-up. So what are you doing after you leave an event?
Yes, I am following up.
Are you sitting down having that 10-minute one-on-one on the phone? Are you doing the call, or are you just gonna send a text or send a Facebook message? I'm old school. I need to hear your voice. I need to hear your voice. Hey, Evan, I need to know it's amazing. And so I need to, even if we say, hey, didn't you have a great time? Remember when the lady said and the man said, and oh my God, so we can agree that what they said was amazing. Hey, let's follow up again in a month, and let's see if we're really doing what they said at the conference. Even if it wasn't for you to sell anything that you have, it's just a follow-up. Now you're building a relationship. And so now they'll go, you know what, Tanya, last time I saw you, God told me to write a book. You know how it go. And they'll think of you. So now you've left your stamp in that city. So this is how I think. Every city I go to, I need to leave my stamp. Right? They need to know that Dr. Cass was here. I don't know. I got a hug on something. Somebody gonna know I love some cake before I leave this city.
I got some cake for you too. I got some cake for you when you come.
Okay, and trust me, I'll be ready for that cake too. Don't think I ain't.
Yes.
So I'm excited. I love. I'm gonna tell you, Louisville is good to me. I don't know what I did in Louisville, but I need to repeat it.
Tell them why, when you're coming to Louisville, and why. Because Tanya led people who are close to Louisville and live in Louisville, you better be there. Go ahead, Miss.
So I'm doing this. I'm doing a series. There's only 3. I'll be in Atlanta on October 4th with Bridget. Hey, Bridget. I'll be in Atlanta on October 4th. And then I will be in Louisville on November 15th. Doing the same thing, even with Cassandra. Ask me anything. If you register early, I'll look up some contracts. If you want me to look up contracts for y'all, I'm coming with some, even in your area. I've been doing some research in Louisville. But then I'll be in Chicago on December 1st with Sherry and Evan. So I cannot wait to go to
I will be there
Chicago.
too.
So, and I'm gonna tell you this. I don't know if you know this, that while I'm in Louisville on the 15th, I'm also gonna do my book signing at the book fair at Jefferson Mall.
Yay!
So I got my vendor table. Yeah, I got to create some relationship.
Absolutely.
I met one of your friends over the phone. You said, "Hey, I got people in Dallas. Be nice to them." I said, "Girl, look what you need. I don't know you, but a friend of Tanya is a friend of mine."
Yes.
She said, "I need a venue. What is it like?" I said, "Let me tell you what to do." So next thing I know, she done booked the venue. Didn't tell me. I talked to her yesterday. I got 6 people today.
See?
So when she come to Dallas in February, I already got 6 people. King Charles, myself.
Oh, yes.
I reached out to some other authors. So
I love it.
That's relational
I
currency.
love it. And this, Dr. Cass, you are authentic. You are genuine. And that's why men, women, and you know my baby, my child loves you too. She's already, honey, waiting for run next year.
Emory better be at Cowboy
Listen,
Stadium.
she's already there.
I don't know. She's going to be booking clients.
She's going to have her book ready. She's going to have her own table. So we already working on that because she went to run in Huntsville. And I believe Bridget, you made a mark on her because she was in the car saying, I gotta start my company, Emory Inc. And she had it all together. She listened to Noah, she listened to you, she listened to Shan. So you have a draw for men, women, and children. Now tell Tanya Land how they can get your book and how they can stay connected to you.
You can get my book 2 ways. You can go on to Amazon and put 21 Ways to Create Relational Currency, or you can go onto my website, iamdrcass.com. And it'll take you straight to my website. Click the shop button, and all of my books are there. Or I'll be in Louisville on the 15th, and I'll be bringing books with me, so I'll have some with when I come. I don't know how many I'll be bringing, but I know I'll have 21 Ways to Create Relational Currency. I'll probably have Drug Pusher too. I'm not sure.
Yes. So. Listen, guys, it is at the Silback, right? November 15th, right?
Yes. That's a beautiful hotel.
Gorgeous. It's part of the Hilton chain here in Louisville. What time, Dr. Cass?
It's at 6:30 p.m. So we have the room all night. So we just want to lay out, fall out. I don't know what we're going to do. But we're going to have a good time. Hey, Vanessa.
And how much is the investment?
Now that Vanessa called.
Yes. How much is the investment for the evening with Dr. Cass?
It's only $25.
$25. You're not going to get an event at the Silback for no $25. You know Louisville.
You definitely won't ever get me for $25.
Right. You better get it. You better come. You know, Dr. Cass, I'm already taking off that Friday, so we're going to have a hangout session after that. And I'll be at Jefferson Mall. We're just going to have a Dr. Cass weekend. I can't wait. And so
we're going to have a good weekend.
Yes. So let's wrap up because we got like 2 minutes left. I know next month is Global Dr. Cass birthday month. Is that correct?
National birthday month, yes.
Yes. So y'all get connected with her so y'all can tell her happy birthday every day in October. I take birthdays seriously because I'm already planning mine. I take them seriously. So
I saw you post.
Listen. Go ahead, Dr. Cass. Wrap it up for us.
Well, listen, I want everybody to create relational currency. Find somebody you don't know. Introduce yourself. Listen to their business and find a way that you can send them some business. Sit down and do a one-on-one with them and create some relational currency. They do not owe you a referral fee because guess what? I believe that what you do for one, God will make sure they'll do it for you. I just believe in the laws of reciprocity that way. And I believe in the God that I serve. So I have been on this mantra that I am the answer. Hi, Sherry. God made me the answer. I believe that God will put me on the hearts of men. He will go before the Father on my behalf and be my advocate. So he has given me the ability to get wealth. So since he's given me the ability to get wealth, I believe there are men, women, and kids that need what I have because I am the answer to what they need. So if you do that, I know God is going to bless you because he's giving you the ability to get wealth. Yeah. So there it is.
21 Ways to Create Relational Currency. Dr. Cass, I love you. Thank you for coming on.
Yes, thank you for
I
having
will
me.
see you in November. And you guys don't forget, next Tuesday we're doing Julia Royce's book, Everyday Miracles. Thank y'all for tuning in and being patient. I love you guys, and I'll see you next week.